Okay, so on this video is going to be talking about basically introducing myself, introducing the stuff that I like, the stuff that I am, the way that I am, the stuff that I do, and also I'm going to talk about what is going to eventually happen in my channel because I haven't really done that, and I feel like it's important for a YouTube channel, especially me that I'm trying to take my channel and my videos much more seriously. Because I feel like I said, I feel like it's very important to introduce myself to the world of YouTube because I haven't really done that. I feel like I haven't done that, but regardless, I'm gonna do it. Now, first of all, like I said, my channel name is called Marko Wolf. Now, the reason why it's called Marko Wolf is because, first of all, I had a name called Tears on Wolf, which I do like it, but I ended up changing it to like the idea of because I want to have my name on it, so I chose Marko Wolf. Why did I choose Marko Wolf? Because Marko is my first name. I want my name to be in it. Wolf is because I wanted to kind of like get an animal, a creature that at the same time could be could feel like it's like a mystical creature, something like that. That it's basically the opposite of me. Basically, I wanted to get something. Okay, get something that was the opposite of me. Because wolves are animals that are fearless. They look beautiful, look amazing, and they will of course, they're gonna attack their prey. Meaning, the idea is that they're going to basically just go and just do it. Like if they want something, they're gonna go do it. And that's ultimately the type of person that I want to be. I want to be good looking. I want to go ahead and do the things I want to do. I want to be fearless. I don't want to be scared about a lot of things, and those are things. And that's why I feel like a wolf is basically the opposite of what I am right now. And me, having my name Marko, mean that's my current state. Wolf is what I want to be. That concept, that idea that I just said, it's what I want to be. Okay, so there's that part. That's why I named it Wolf. And also, I believe that wolves are the ancestors to dogs, and I enjoy dogs. I love dogs. I have two of them, and I'm a huge fan of dogs. I just feel like I want to grab them, carry them, just cuddle them, and all that stuff because they're so cute. To me, I feel like dogs, personally, in my opinion, are the only thing that can actually say that they really are cute. For you, you probably have some other, probably have a pet, whatever, but to be honest, dude, I love dogs. So there's that part. So now I want to talk about the way that I am. Here's the thing. To me, I always like to classify myself as a being and kind of like a little bit of an inventor and a little bit of a creative person. Just because ever since I was a kid, I remember when I was a kid, I always wanted to do something. Like I always wanted to build something or draw something or just create something. That's the way it was. When I was a kid, I wanted to become a cartoon artist. But then everything of that kind of changed because as I got a little bit older, I want to become a skateboarder, I want to do music. There's just so much stuff. But I always wanted to be in that whole creative designer space because I was a huge fan of that concept and that idea. So two things that always stuck with me. One of them was the idea that I wanted to create something. I wanted to do something that was in the creative space. And the second thing is that I kind of sort of knew how to draw. I never took drawing. I did took art classes, but art classes were it's not just about drawing. It's more like art and also drawing. Maybe a little bit drawing. I can't remember. Which is basically art. Now, yeah. So there were a lot of those things happening, and all that stuff because I was really drawn into the. I was not so much drawn into art. I just took it because it looked really interesting, and all that kind of carry over till today. I still know how to draw. I still practice and whatever, but I never took a really drawing class. I'm actually learning from the internet right now, drawing a few little digital art stuff, but that's just something I'm just doing just so I can build up my skills. There's that, but I've always been this person that always like to be creative. I remember when I was drawing, I used to create characters. They used to be not the greatest characters, but I used to imagine in my head, I wonder how this character would have been if he had three eyes, or this character, or that character, and all these things. That's the way it was. And I remember one time when I was a kid, this is me being a kid, okay? I remember thinking to myself, I wonder how life would be like if I would have been a cartoon. Not a cartoon artist, just a cartoon. Like, I wonder how would that feel to be a cartoon? I wonder what's the texture of being a cartoon. Obviously, as I got older, I just like, yeah, that's kind of dumb, but at the same time, it's like I just figured that out because I was just thinking about that time when I was a kid because I didn't like my current state. I didn't like the things I was doing. It's like it didn't really matter, right? And I remember one time when I was a kid, I don't know what happened. Let me just explain, you guys, that this is not so much a dramatic moment, but it's more like a thing that happened to me when I was a kid. My mom, she was watching this movie, right? That time, I believe it was a Wednesday, right? It was a Wednesday. My mom was watching a movie, and then on Friday I was gonna go to the dollar store because, well, I was a kid and the dollar store was one of the places I like to go because my mom is always able to take me and buy me stuff, but not stuff. And then my dad gave me $1. My mom also gave me $1, so I had $2. I mean, I could buy two things. And then that's what happened. And then what ended up happening is that my mom was watching a movie. I was there, and I was just like, my eyes were kind of glued into the movie. And I don't know what happened. I felt this sense of like depression, this sense of like sadness on me. And by the way, I was a kid, so I didn't know what any of this thing felt, but it was so like a sense of boringness, but to the extent of depression. I felt depressed. I feel like this bad energy. I felt something. I don't know if it was the movie, if it was like the time. I don't know what happened. And then what ended up doing is that I remember giving my parents their money back. Like, I felt guilty having the money. Later down the line, when Friday came along, I felt like, why did I did that? Why did I give my parents money? Could have bought two things. And I was like, whatever, right? But the thought is that I gave I was just a kid. Me feeling all of these things. Why did I felt that? I don't really understand. And then later down the line, like after that, like a few months later, I kind of like sort of felt it again. Now I don't feel it anymore, but I felt it again. And I feel this urge of like boringness and stuff like that. So one of the things that I promised myself is that regardless of what I do in life, I have to be creative. I have to do something that inspires me, things that are creativity, things that are great, things that makes me want to be creative and make something. And that's why I drawn into the idea that I wanted to do art, or I wanted to get into like acting and stuff like that, and movies, and make music and all these things, because that's what I want to do, because I didn't want to do something that I didn't like. I understand people want to become lawyers, doctors, and all those things. I get that. But to me, do I want to do that? No, because if I do that, I'll feel depressed. I feel sad, depressed, I feel like crap. Why? Because of the idea that I'm just not gonna like it. Because I'm more drawn into the idea of like things that look good, very like art or creativity and all those things. And all those things, being a lawyer, doctor, they don't have none of those things. You know what I mean? So there's that part. And that's basically my ultimate idea about why I was drawn into the idea of creativity. And I know some people do like, because they want to help people and stuff, and I get that. And other people want to like be a lawyer because they want to get into that business, open up a store, whatever. But to me, I'm like this. And a lot of times I do feel like sad and depressed, telling myself, why do I want to do this? It's not helping people. It's not doing nothing, right? And when I feel that way, I always stop and think about the people that inspire me. Like, I've seen a lot of comic book artists, I've seen a lot of directors, a lot of actors, a lot of that space, and I look at them, wait a minute, they're doing this. People like them. I like that. They inspire me. Guess what? That inspired me. First, like Iron Man. I like Iron Man. I like Batman. People build up that character to create that character. People like it. I like it as well. That inspires me. And that's one of the things that really does help me out a lot. So when it comes to this. So that's all of that about me. Now I want to talk about exactly what I'll be doing my channel and what I basically want to do my channel and stuff. At first part, I don't know exactly what I want to do my channel. I never knew that. But now I pinpointed with 3 things. Hopefully 3 things work out and all that stuff. So let me explain. One of them is how-to videos. I've been starting to make how-to videos. A lot of people like that because I get a lot of views. That's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna do them because I also like enjoying them. Every single time I feel like how-to videos, I feel like I'm inventing something that hasn't been done before. And I love that creativity. I always look at myself being a futuristic, like sci-fi, like setup or a desk with the computers and building something that's like life changing. That's what I feel like in my mindset. But regardless, I'm still gonna do the how-to videos because I feel like they're pretty cool. There's that. The second thing is a talk series where I'm doing right now, where I'm talking to the camera and then make it look more interesting. Talk about whatever I kind of feel like I want to talk about. I could talk about my favorite movies, favorite music, cameras, just anything, as long as it's not something that is like very controversial, because I'm not really into that. So there's that. Okay, so there's those things. I feel like I have a voice and I always feel like I want to say my opinions about certain things. So there's that. The third thing what I want to do is I want to make blogs. When I first started making videos on YouTube, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I decided that I wanted to make blogs, but then I ended up not doing it because I didn't know what to blog about, right? And I wanted to do adventure blogs, but I can't really travel nowhere, so I had to start somewhere, because right now we're in quarantine. But regardless, even before quarantine, it wasn't nothing that interesting. I do have footage when I traveled to Sedona, which I will put that one as well. But here's the thing. I'm going to do blogs as in like whatever blogs or something like that. Adventure blogs mixed with like just me going to the store or just but making it more creatively and stuff like that. That's what I want to do. Okay, that's my ultimate three things that I want to do in this channel. And that's about it. Those are the 3 things. From once I upload this video, from this point until now, or from this point, I'm going to take my channel more seriously, because I've been saying I'm taking more seriously, but I haven't really done that. Sometimes I hate myself, but I will come up with a schedule plan when I'm gonna upload and all that stuff. Come up with the schedule so I can work on videos, stuff like that. Also, I want to take it more seriously. I have a logo that I want to put out. I want more people to see my stuff because I know I have this creative mind, and I know I have a lot of ideas I could bring out. And yeah, I want to bust my ass off, work really hard, because I really want this. I want this channel to grow, because this is one of the things that I really do love, enjoy. And I want this to be able to do this forever. And the only thing to do that is to bust my ass off and work really hard, regardless of what happens in life. There's a lot of bad stuff that will happen with me, bad stuff happen towards the world or everything like that, but I still need to continue trying to achieve my dreams. And I always have like this idea, like in my laptop, one of the things I have as a wallpaper is that I have all the things that I want to do in life and what I want to accomplish. So every time I turn on my computer, it kind of like reminds me, these are the things that I want to accomplish. These are the things that I want. So there's that. So I am going to take this channel much more seriously. See, you're going to see a lot of more content from me. And I want to bust my ass off, because this is what I want to do. I want to give it my 100%, not my 50%, not my 90%. I want to give my 100%. And I want to be consistent on my uploads. I feel like it's really important to be like this, because here's the thing. If you're not going to upload a video today, or if you're not going to do whatever you want to do in life, if you don't want to do something that gets you closer to that dream, to that goal, if you're not going to do anything today, if you want to, I'm just going to do it tomorrow. Well, guess what? Somebody else is going to do that. There's somebody else that wants the exact same thing that you want. they're gonna bust their ass off. They can work 10 times harder than you, and they're gonna do it today, not tomorrow. Today, meaning that they're gonna achieve their dreams first, and then you might do it, but I don't want to might. I want to work on it. So there's that. I don't know. I just feel like I want to get a little inspiration. I will. I feel like I want to make a video talking about how to get motivated during these times. So that's about it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later. And yeah, bye.